Hi, my name is Justin, and today I'm going to be giving you a review of The Peace of the Spirit Within by Belzebub. I'll just first read you a quick passage from page 2 of the introduction, because I think this summarizes really well what this book is all about. Belzebub writes, "Is there a deeper purpose to life? Is what we see all there is? Is it possible to find peace, love, and true happiness? Learning to acquire inner knowledge is a starting point to address these fundamental questions, and to find something more than that which nature seems to give. It enables us to bring about real and lasting change and to find peace." So the basic structure of the book is set up around trying to find this inner knowledge, trying to understand who we are on the inside, what makes us up, and then how we can change that to change our life, to change who we are, to experience more spiritual things, and to have more peace and happiness in daily life. So the chapters discuss things like the basic structure of the psyche, learning to look within, the spiritual faculties of your consciousness, exploring relationships, combating depression and low states, and other things like that. A lot of books deal with really similar topics, and what sets this book apart for me is how practical it is. There's even a section in the introduction that talks about how you can use this book as a 9-week course. So basically, you can look at each of these chapters as a weekly lesson. If you look at the table of contents here, you can see that each chapter is sort of set up as a weekly lesson, that each one building on the one that comes before it. But even more than that, what makes this book more than just a book for me is the different techniques that are included. Each weekly lesson has a weekly technique. So an exercise that you can practice throughout that week, whether through daily life or that you can sit aside and do it at some time during your day. And by practicing these techniques, you can actually experience what's being talked about. It's not just theoretical, but something that you can put into practice and experience for yourself. For me, I think this book is great. The reason why I think I give it 5 out of 5 stars, and why I'd even say it's probably one of the best, if not the best, spiritual books that I've ever read, is not just because I like it or because it's practical or clear or I think the ideas are good, and all those things are true, but because it's actually made a change on me when I put it into practice, which is not something that a lot of books can do, something that very, very few spiritual books can do. And the type of change is not just, a different way of looking at things or a different philosophy or a different, perspective on life. But when I put these techniques into practice, I actually started to experience the different things that Belzebub was talking about. I discovered a source of peace that I never would have imagined before. I was able to, be free from negative inner states or low emotions or unpleasant ways of feeling. Before it seemed like there was no way out of those things. So again, that's not something that just anything can do. It was something real, transcendent, and even profound. And that can sound like a bold statement to make, but in my own experience, that's really what this book is capable of doing. Or not even that. That's what these techniques are capable of doing if somebody puts them into practice. So, as I said before, I think it's a book that's more than just a book. I think that what the caption on the cover, "A Guide to Transform Your Life," is really accurate in that way, if it's used properly. So again, for that reason, I give it 5 out of 5 stars. I think it's great. I think everyone should read it, and I hope you do. Thanks, and happy reading. Bye now.